Yo, what's happening, man? It's your man Qualified. We out here live. It's Factory. We got Lamaine, the late bloomer. This motherfucker got a growth spurt. So what's going on, man? What's poppin', bro? First off,
why you poppin'?
Hey, I feel you. First off, man, for the cats who don't know you, let's start with the name. How did that come about?
Lamaine the late bloomer. It started because I was the shortest kid in my class, and then all of a sudden I spurted up. I used to go by Alpha Minor, but I felt like that name was like depreciating myself.
I feel you.
So I was like, but I wanted to go with the name that I felt comfortable with. I was like, Lamaine. I don't know. I just kept going through names in my head, sticking with Alpha Minor, and then like, I remember what it was, but I was like the late bloomer, and I was like, that shit's sick. And I was like, I fuck with that, and I changed my name to that. And then I went to my engineer's house, and he also works on Adobe and shit. And he like made this little sticker, and it said Lamaine the late bloomer. And I thought that name was too long, but when I saw it, I was like, I fuck with that.
Yeah. Nah, man, I would definitely say like it's a name that stands out, and it would fit like your style, man. Because I would say you got like an eclectic style, bro. Like you can like just kind of like move between different, I would say like subgenres of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like you just kind of like move through different shit. You out here doing singing shit, you know what I mean? Hitting them with the footwork on the stage and all that shit. So like, and your stage show is something else too, man. Really good energy on stage, man. So that's one thing that I fucks with you when I come through and I see the performances, the way you do your thing on stage. Like it's you can tell that you're definitely still growing, but like there's something there, bro. Like you got something going on. So like I would say keep pushing with that shit.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
Hey, nah, man. But yeah, like what would how would you like describe your style? Or like what were your influences like into making music?
When I first started, I actually started singing when I was super young. Like maybe like I was in the church when I was younger, so I grew up with that. But my family moved away from that shit, so I kind of grew apart. And then I remember listening, you know, Joey Badass Waves.
Yeah.
You know, like the revamped version where he puts like in the middle, he does that part where he's like, I always knew I was destined for greatness. I always knew I was gonna be somebody. I heard that part, I was like, and I looked up his shit. I was like, this nigga's 6 months older than me. I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, why the fuck am I not chasing my dreams?
Yeah.
When he's out there. And so I was like, I'm gonna fucking do this shit. Like fucking like I'm gonna put this work in. So I was in class, like fucking like literally like study hall, like writing fucking rap. People like, yo, just see like what you doing? Like I'm over here like listening, had the earphones in, just writing fucking rhymes and shit, just trying to like perfect my craft. And then like I started looking at people like as like a whole like rap like and I was like, everybody always demeans women. You know what I mean? Like and it's just something like I wanted to be able to talk about girls or talk about women without like demeaning them. Like I could play a song in front of a girl and then like she's cool with it. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, I mean of course you can play like some late shit where bitches twerking and shit. But I'm like I'm gonna call my sister or my mom. I can play that and they can sing it next to me and I'm not like, what the fuck did you just sing? You know what I mean? You're like hold up, you know what I mean? You gotta stop your little sister, like that's not the song to dance to.
You wanna put what, where?
Yeah, you're like that's nasty as fuck. And I was like, I wanted to find a way to do that. So like, I just want to say, I was trying to find like a way to go about doing songs without, like just be more clever. Like Bruno Mars, you're talking about like looking for them girls with the big old hoops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who drop it down to Daisy Dukes, you're not, big old hoops, that's a hoe, like, you know what I mean? But he said it in such a way, like, you could play it right in front of your kids and they're never gonna, like, identify with that. They don't even know what that means. And I was like, I wanna find a way to be like that type of person because that's where the money is, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can get played in movies, you can get played all over the place, you can be in coffee shops if your music can, like, you know what I mean, infiltrate the places where people don't know what you're saying, or like, where it's slick enough.
Kids movies, Bruno Mars is in Rio.
Hey, bro, I didn't even know that.
My kid watches that shit all the time.
So I know as soon as you said it.
Oh man,
that's the thing.
So like, what? I know you mentioned Bruno Mars, but like, what are there like any artists that you would say that you look to that influence you, or you would just be like, man, fuck that, I'm on my own shit?
I mean, I don't wanna like emulate anybody too hard, but I think like when I look at artists, a lot of R&B artists, like I really like I'm inspired by like Usher, like, you know what I mean? Like I remember when I was a young kid, I really fucked with him, and so like recently I started re-listening to him, like, okay, what's the difference between my sound and his sound. How do I get close to that? Like listening to Michael Jackson, like, you know what I mean? No matter what they did or stuff, like their music is great, you know?
Right,
so it's
right.
like, let me see how I can work towards that sound. Like, how do you get that, like, just classic sound where you can play it in front of anybody and they're like, oh shit, that shit groovy as fuck.
Just start hitting off top. I feel you. Hey, man. All right, so we gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap it up, man. Anybody you wanted to give any shout-outs to? Shout-out to the gang.
And I want to give a shout out to Stay Stoked. That's me and my team's collective. We're trying to make a movement out here. We're trying to just stand up and like bring everybody together. I'm gonna bring my brother right here.
Hey.
My brother's sequel.
What's happening?
Somebody should keep your eye out for.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Haveen, one of the guys who like just always stood behind me, always showed me love when it mattered. I want to give a shout out to Sean Bricks, our engineer, who helped me with some of the beats I made. Shouts to Axton. I know he's not expecting that, but he like helped me with some of the beats I just used. And who else? Shouts to my mom.
Yo, facts.
Cause my mom, like, you know what I mean? She just messaged me today, like she messaged me on like one of my videos. She was like, she connected me with like this producer or some shit. Like I check my phone and shit, and I'm like, oh shit. She's like, oh, when's the next seminar to learn about like business and music and shit? I was like, shouts to my mom, and rest in peace to my grandma.
Word.
And she just passed, and shouts to her. So that's it. Stay stoked, cousin.
We out here. It's your man Kwali, Lamaine the late boomer. We got a sequel in the building, bro. You know, shout out to him, Dread Gang. You know what it is. We already out here, bro. Gang, we out.
You fuckers.
What's happening? It's your man Qualified. We out here live with Factory. I got my man Chris Waters in the building.
What's up with you?
You already know what it is, man. Now, funny story. Formerly, you had a different AKA that you were going by. And one day I was in the studio with our good friend Blue Jordan, whose release party we're here for tonight.
I can't believe y'all still calling that it's Jordan, man.
Hey.
But that shit funny though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
shout out
cap.
to Lord Jordan.
Yeah.
So we were there in the studio and he called you Chris and I was like, yo, who the fuck is Chris?
Oh damn.
And I really thought your name was Mark because I real life thought your name was Mark.
I knew that was gonna happen for like a lot of people. But I had to like, you know, make sure it was known that, you know, my name is Chris.
Right.
A lot of people were calling me Chris and Mark.
Just
you know, some people was in the know.
Right.
And some people, you know, who like they just didn't know like what my real name was.
Right.
But for those who didn't know, I used to go by Mark Martian.
There you go.
You know, if you heard the Keenan and Kel track, the first Neptune that we dropped, I used to go by Mark Martian.
Yeah. But so what was like behind the name change and everything?
I just wanted to show people like there's more sides to me than just the Mark Martian alias, and Mark Martian is really just like a formulation of all the shit that I did in the past.
Okay.
Like everything that I dropped under Mark Martian was just a bunch of shit that I was like doing in the past, and like when I first got to this island.
Okay.
Then I just reached like this point of like growth.
I feel you.
You know, so I was just like, nah, I want people to know who Chris is.
Okay, right. So kind of outgrew the name.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Kinda. Mark Martian, he's kind of, you know, he's still there. He's a little alter ego type of, you know, he pop up every now and then.
Yeah, kind of like Nicki Minaj and Roman, but maybe not like that, but kind of.
Yeah, you know, something like that.
I feel it.
I say Slim Shady, but
okay,
you know.
that's a way better example than what I came up with.
Yeah.
So, nah, man. So, like, how long have you been like active in the scene for the viewers who might not know about you? Give them a little background.
I've actually been active for since when did we drop Neptune? Dropped Neptune around 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've been in the scene for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And I started rapping back in 2014.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah, I've only been rapping for 5 years.
Yeah. Nah, man. I mean, you seem to have the hang of it, so.
Yeah. Yeah. That
not too bad.
Yeah, you know, a couple hotbox freestyles.
I feel it. Yeah. And then did your thing. So you guys, so you have a project out like currently.
Yeah, Solstice.
There you go.
Solstice.
Yeah, let them
Yeah.
know. Let them know. Where can they find it at?
You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify.
Where else?
Fucking Pandora.
Boom.
iHeartRadio.
You know what it is.
All platforms,
What
really.
time is it? Run
Solstice
it up.
time, my nigga.
Let's
Solstice
get that
time.
money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Secure the bag. I feel it. Nah, man. But like, okay, so tell us a little bit about the process of making that. Cause that's you and Prophecy, kind of rocking on that, right?
Yeah. It's a collaborative effort for like the first 4 songs. It's a 6-song EP.
Yeah.
First 4 songs is me and Prophecy rocking. Last 2, I got my own song. He got his own song. You know, the project itself is broken up into like 2 parts. It's like a warm side and a cold side.
Okay.
Like, so if you like look at the cover, like like look at the cover, it's like split up like daytime and nighttime. You know, so you can as you look at the cover, you'll actually start to understand the artwork
What's
behind
going
it.
on?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel it. So this is still part of the Wavy Souls Collective.
Yeah. Wavy Souls, Us.
Yeah.
One Unique Soul. It's like, you know, Us is like two wavy crew, and Us is what Prof started before me and Jordan met Prof.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
us put together Wavy Souls.
Oh, okay, I feel it.
Just so people know.
Just so people know what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah. Good to bring a little history together and bring the clarification. Y'all coming up, man. Y'all, all of y'all be doing. Like whenever y'all hit the stage, like it's always a party. Like everybody will be fucking with y'all. So that y'all bring really good energy. Definitely Wavy Souls, man.
Yeah.
I feel it. So, what do you see next coming for you, like personally?
Me, right now, I'm working on my EP, and I'm 5 songs deep. No, I'm not EP. My mixtape.
Okay.
I'm 5 songs deep into that.
Yeah.
I'm working with the title. I was gonna call it Splash the Elegy of Water, but you know, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Cause like right now, I'm working with a bunch of like different sounds and you know just creating.
Yeah. Just kind of finding the groove.
Exactly.
I feel it, man.
You know, so like I got so far on the project, we got like 3 features.
Yeah.
Which would be Tie-Dye, our group's in-house producer. He also raps.
Okay.
Christ Moon.
Oh, nice.
Singer.
Yeah.
You know, if you check my Instagram at I am Chris Waters, you know.
Get it.
There's a clip of that.
Follow my mans.
Follow me on Instagram.
You know what I mean?
But there's her and Nate.
Yeah.
You know, Stupid Nate. Yeah. I got a track with him on there.
Okay, word. So when do you have like a release date planned or?
I was thinking like June, but we're gonna see where the second half of this project goes before I make a decision, because you know timing is key.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, right now I'm just sitting on songs and you know beats are getting sent this way, going through my beat collection because people have like sent me shit and I haven't even done anything.
Hold up. They gonna be watching this interview like, where my shit at, man?
Hey yo.
Where my shit at, man?
Yeah, they just been getting stacked for this moment. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
what he's about to do is he's about to hit the studio and kill all that shit.
Exactly.
And then, you know what I mean? By the time this interview drops, like, you gonna have that ill shit back in your interview.
Light out.
You know what I mean?
Light out.
Ill shit back in your interview. Ill shit back in your inbox. That's what we meant. You already know what it is. We don't even edit shit. Factory. Bow. Nah, man. So, any shout outs you want to give to the people before we wrap it up?
You know, definitely shout out the last 3 people: Tie-Dye, Christ Moon, Tie-Dye, Nate, motherfucking definitely Wavy Soul Squad.
You already know.
You know, Waylo,
Bang.
Astro Guillotine.
Yup.
Shit, my mama.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta give a shout out to moms.
Facts.
And yeah, you know.
You already know. Shoot, man. Well, you already know what it is, man. We out here, Factory. I want to give a shout out to Melvin Gordon of the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, man. You already know it's Factory. We out. Peace.